Alright, so now we're going to composition our normal maps together. To do that, we just need to know blue. Okay. If we go to, let's say, the fill tool, hold Alt, click on this, you'll find that if you go into the color, it's 127, 128 by 255. Actually, it should be 128, 128, 255. Okay, that's the neutral of a normal map. I guess I could do this in this document. I'll just make a new layer, and then fill it with this neutral blue. Double click on this one and make a duplicate of it. And then let's shrink this down. Now this will be the most tedious thing you'll ever do in life. And I probably won't do it all on this video. And I will say, tedious as all. Okay, so I have to think about scale and reusing this map every once in a while. In this case, water droplet, pretty freaking small, right? So if I take this and I use the move tool and use Alt at the same time, I can make a duplicate of it. But you can see if I overlap the two, I got this line, and that's not good. Okay, so I'm undoing that, and I'm going to take and hide those two layers and just simply cut around this using chalk or anything with a texture. Then I'll go to brush and turn on shape dynamics. Make sure this is off, but angle jitters all the way up. And I'll just chop away at this. Be careful not to get near the circle. You just want to chop away at the blue. Cool. Okay, so if I copy this and move it, I got another one. Never make them the same size, and rotate them a little bit. Alt is a very fast way to do that. But if you use Alt, you're going to have to go to move first before you can do the next one. Make a small patch of this. Random it up. Don't keep any kind of pattern whatsoever. And never make the same one twice. Now you can keep them within the same size, because if you think about rain, I mean it doesn't have, I don't know, like I found it when you have a couple small ones in there, it looks kind of weird. So keep it sort of within the same size. And you can do this, by the way, that helps also. Okay, once you have this set, let's merge those down. That's Control Shift E. Where's it? Control E. Control E. So now we have this little batch. And this little batch gets the same type of spiel. You just go out and Alt, click drag. Alt, click drag. Same thing, you should random it up some. Alt, click drag. Alright, now I'm going to be doing this, and every once in a while I'm just going to drop my layers and then do it again, and then again, and again, until this whole thing is filled with these little droplets. So I'll do that and then I'll come back when it's all done. Okay, so do the same. Alright, so the next part of this tedium is to make sure that none of them are cut off. So make sure you flatten all your layers. There cannot be halvesies. So another thing I'm going to do outside this video is I'm going to go out to the outside edge and look for half ones and delete them. So if this one's a half one, get rid of it. That one's okay. This one's a half one, get rid of it. This one's half one, half one. So I'll keep continuing to do that and you come back. Alright. Alright, now we're going to tile this bad boy. So to do that, I need something other than blue to look at. I need something like black. So I'll make a new layer, fill with black. I'll take this layer and duplicate it. I'll shut it off. In this one, I'm going to go filter, other, offset. And wow, it's horrible. Okay, why is it horrible? Well, very easy. If you click on this, you'll find that it extends probably past the point of no return. See it? So, in order to do this, we go edit, copy merge, edit, paste. So that one should be the one you offset. This one, garbage. So anytime that you merge layers, it'll merge layers alright, but it'll leave this extended view. Alright, so now we can filter other offset. Turn black back on before we do that. And that's what we're looking for right there. So you type in 1024 by 1024 and you should have the perfect center of the document, and you'll have this cross. And that's where things need to go. Now you can either turn on this one and look for ones that are in that area, or just bite the bullet and go in with the lasso tool and grab a couple and then rotate it. You choose, don't care what you do. I think I'll just grab a couple of these and fill those gaps. And if you just grab one, you can fill it in a little bit easier, I think. Maybe grab one of the bigger ones so I don't lose any resolution. Okay, so grab that. And these are in random places so much that I could probably just copy the same one over again. Don't get anywhere near the outside edge. Only put it in areas that are big enough, and don't touch the outside edge. Just like that. Because this little normal map will mirror over to the other side, and you can see the other half of that. And now it's perfectly mirrored. Just zoom out, see if there's any spaces that are just too big. And then fill those with another one. Like that. Zoom out. Okay. Okay, I see a big space over here. Notice when you're zoomed out, it's a little harder to grab. Okay, let's zoom out, see where that spot was. I lost it. And that should be good anyway. Cool. Now we could turn on this normal map, and we got this combination. We'll merge these together here in a sec. Alright, so to merge normal maps, I don't need this one anymore. I decided to take the other route. But to merge normal maps, all you do is you take this one and you set it to overlay. Then you got to double click on it and turn the blue channel off. What's really nice about this is if you have normal maps and you want to combine them together, you can just simply, fade this back. Let's deselect anything. So look at that. I can fade normal maps. Pretty cool, right? Now let's go to noise and make sure we get the noise into the drop. Duplicate layer. That's going to be drop. And now I have drop. I think this document got sort of rotated, so I'm going to go to this. Yes, it did get rotated in some manner, didn't it? Rotate view tool, put 0 here. There we go. Now, in order to blend this normal map with the others, you could just go here again, click overlay. Again, you could take and fade that back, but double click on it and make sure you turn the blue channel off. So this is really strong. I don't like that. That's much better. And you might find that you're going to be adjusting this a little bit more too. Now, technically, you could have two normal maps and blend them together within the UDK also. This at least gives you the opacity, and you can see it right in front of you. With the UDK, you only get a little bit of a thumbnail, and it's kind of annoying. So what I would do is probably save something like this out, because you never want to do that ever again in life. Like you could probably sell that. Alright, let's save as. And we want that as a TGA. Notice it doesn't give you the option for TGA. Why? Because it's a 16-bit map if you use Mudbox. So here's how you do that. Go Edit, Copy Merge, File, New. Drop that down to 8-bit and Edit, Paste. Trust me when I say that's the way it works. If you go the other route and say, well, I just know how to do this. Let's just go to image mode and put it to 8-bit channel. Okay, now what's going to happen is you're going to find that you're going to lose a little bit of information that way. Okay, where the other way, you don't lose any information at all. Just a tip. Save as. And then we'll drop this down. This is actually my final, so I'm going to put that in my C drive, UDK, here, game, content, work in progress, Rainmaker, and we'll call this Raindrop. And that's going to be my normal map, NM. Okay, 24-bit pixels, and should be good to go. So all that to make this map. Ugh. Let's see what we could do with it in the next video.